quick warm up, 10 minutes. Just guard pull. I use kind of. So, for most of you, especially if you're new and your guard's not outstanding, like try to end up on top, okay? But if you're at a point you don't think you can get them down for whatever reason, then I want you to be able to safely pull and not pull them into side control, okay? You only got so much time, so we can't waste 4 minutes trying to get them to the mat, all right? So, when we go, I'm gonna guard my lapels a little bit. Don't just give them to him, okay? And then I'm looking for mine. If he blocks my hand, that's okay. I'm gonna look, get this one. As he grabs it, get this one. I want my right hand in this case because I want to pull with my left foot. That's fine. However you want to set it up is okay. Okay. Once I have my grip here, I'm looking for his sleeve, either like a judo style grip or a cuff grip. Okay. Either of those will work. All right. Now I'm gonna almost like I'm gonna bend down, almost like I'm gonna snap him, but I'm gonna open my leg that I'm gonna throw. Okay. I'm not gonna be like this, square with them, because what happens is it's hard for me to pull without just announcing it to the world. All right. What I do not want to do, even if I'm controlling his sleeve so he can't push it, I don't want to just, it's just too slow, okay? I need to be able to fall and throw the leg like a dart into his hip. All right, so I'm going to open, and I'm just going to drop and throw that leg to his hip. Here, okay? Now, pulling it down as I'm extending that leg right into his hip bone, okay? This leg comes out. Now I can come back in. Here. You might get some cheap ones where you can just pick them up, okay? But he's not passing my guard like this, okay? This allows me to go to his hip. If he tries to grab my pants, circle to his shoulder, go back to his hip, right? Now I can start playing whatever guard I want to play. All right, so get my grip, the sleeve. I'm going to open my leg just a little bit. Snap him if you want. Then I'm going to throw the foot to his hip. Here. Pull. Okay? Pulling the sleeve, pulling the collar. All right? Foot can go to his hip. Square up. This posture is not what he wants. Okay? Now he's got to adjust that. That gives me time to settle into a guard. Okay? Any questions on that? I'm trying not to telegraph it and give him such advance notice that he just passes my leg, okay, or hops over, okay? Under no circumstances do I grab with my left, hold his right side, and throw my left foot to his hip. It will end horribly, just don't do it, okay? And I can't tell you how many people come in here to visit, do that. Here. Open, right? Now when I'm ready, I sit and I throw the foot to his hip. Here, okay? Foot to his hip, okay? If I throw it at that speed, nothing's impossible, but it's very, very difficult for them to just hop over it, okay? All right?
Do you have to worry a lot about, so that the sleeve grip side, do you really have to have that separated?
What do you mean, from his body?
Yeah. Can you still do it if they're tucked or no?
I would prefer that they don't have, because I don't want them pushing off of my foot.
Right, right.
Okay? I'd like to have control of that.
Yeah. I
can hold his elbow too. Okay? So, it's actually a good question. So, he grabs my collar. I get his and I get his elbow. This will work fine.
Okay.
Okay? So now I step, right? He still can't get his hand to my foot. Okay? Here. So if you end up locking up, that's okay. Get an elbow dominant grip if he's got the collar and you want to pull. Okay, does that make sense? Everybody good? Let's do that for like 10 minutes and then we'll pick up on that overhook close guard again. All right, 1, 2, 3. Overhook close guard, okay? So I'm going to break him down, wrap his arm above his elbow, get that lapel. Okay? Let's see. So, if he's framing here, right? Not let me bring him in, remember? Lift my hips up a little bit. All right? Try to bring him in. Make it difficult. Okay? Lift my hips a little bit. Extend my legs. Wince a little bit because it's tight. Hands underneath. This is one way. I'm not just doing this. He's not going to move. If it's Gary or Colin, I'm not just gonna move his arms like that. I gotta move it with my knees and my hips. Okay? Wrap his arm. Get his collar. Okay? Now, hand on the inside on his bicep. Extend my legs. Shift. Close guard. Okay? Remember, we got our chokes. Here, under, punch choke. Okay? Both of those are options. Just like I said on Thursday, all I have to do is beat this bicep to attack a triangle or omoplata. So from this angle, I'm on my side, go foot to the hip, knee comes through, I'm on his shin. Okay? I'm sorry, on both hips, and I'm holding this tricep against, I'm pulling it against my shin. Okay? Now, all I have to do is set up my either triangle like we did the other day. I slide back to the wrist, hip escape, here, and I can go from this position, grab his belt, frame, right to the omoplata. Okay? Today, instead of going to the clamp position, I'm gonna break this a different way. I'm gonna pull with the collar and the sleeve, and I pull my knees to my chest as I open this arm. Here, okay? Wrap, grab the collar, shift, close guard, okay? Now, I'm gonna work on passing this knee in. Here, he tries to pressure me back, okay? Right here, I can frame on his neck. I'm gonna throw the leg up, grab the belt, and just hold his tricep. I'm just gonna open around him, okay? Right here, same grip we had before. So reverse grip on his belt, elbow over his wrist or his forearm, cross my ankles, hold the tricep, pinch, okay? Now, adjust myself, chase his back, open, fold, use this foot, put my knee on the floor, pick my hips up, okay? Comes on quick. Does everybody understand where we're at? I could set up the triangle position, or I could go right to the omoplata. So we could do it just like we did Thursday, like we were setting up the 0 position triangle. And at any point, I can go for the triangle itself, or I can switch to omoplata. Today, we're just gonna go straight to the omoplata, okay? Right, collar, sleeve, I'm gonna lift my hips. I'm gonna pull my knees to my chest as I pull the grip, pull this out to the side. Here, right? Wrap. Deep on his collar. Shift. Close guard. Pressure on that elbow. Right? Or grab his bicep with my 4 fingers. Foot here. Right to that spot. I frame on his neck. I put my leg in the back of his neck. Grab his belt. And I'm going to open. Here. Okay? From here, I unlock my legs. I swing my legs up and finish. Here, chases back. Come up. Make sense? Any questions?
When you've started already to get him down, get your knees to where he can grab it, that bottom knee.
Yeah.
What's your defense to him grabbing that?
If he grabs it once my knees clear his bicep,
Yes.
he really can't stop it. So
Right here.
here, if he grabs that, or if he can wrap deeper, right? The thing is, he can't stop my foot from getting to the mat.
Okay.
That's the thing. So I frame, clamp, grab his belt. Just hold here for now. Okay? He can squeeze as tight as he wants. My foot's on the mat. Okay? And from here, I just go over his head. Okay? Now, if he gets his arm over, I am not omoplataing him at all.
Yeah, different
Okay?
story.
I'm not triangling him, I'm stuck. Okay? I can't get here and finish that move if my leg is behind his arm. So if he closes my leg off, I can't do it. Does that make sense?
Yep.
So is that when you go for the chokes?
Yes, I could do that. Or, let me get this grip. Right, so he closes this off. Right, I can't get it in there. Right, so now none of that works. I go for the chokes, right? He starts to push back into me. So here, I switch my hook, right?
Okay. Sweep.
Okay? Ends up being a hook sweep.
Yeah.
Okay?
And all that was the foot from the outside to inside.
Yes, and I closed my elbow and elevated with the opposite hook. It becomes like a butterfly hook sweep.
Because more than likely he's going to step up anyway if he's.
Correct. So,
Yeah, because you're saying that's what you do if they just tripod into you.
yes,
as soon as you
tripod
get the
into me,
overhook.
and or they lock up that leg to where I cannot attack the omoplata or the triangle.
Because that's like 99% of the time I do this overhook, they stand up and just pressure in.
Yeah, and then you can hook sweep to that side.
Yeah, to the overhook.
Because you
side.
close that elbow, they cannot post with it.
Yeah,
And if they do somehow post with it, they may break their arm.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're probably not going to do it too much. All right? Everybody good? All right, get your partners. 1, 2, 3.